Okay, we're going to open up item 22. Don.
Yes, Commissioners, item 22 is an action item. The Port of Long Beach requests to remove Project 116, which is the CP Mole Rail
Hey,
Improvement
Joe,
Project.
we need to have a,
Wait 1 minute.
we got to hang on for a second. We have a quorum?
You're good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I'll start over. So tab 22 is an action item. The Port of Long Beach is requesting to remove Project 116, the Control Point Mole Rail Improvement Project from the TCIF program, as the project has been delayed indefinitely. We anticipate a replacement project in August, and staff recommends approval.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Commissioner Dunn, second by Commissioner Inman. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 23.
So item 23 is an information item. This is the proposed 2016 aeronautics program, which is a 3-year program beginning with the 16-17 fiscal year, and includes 50 projects with a value of $8.24 million. The proposed program is consistent with the aeronautics fund estimate approved by the Commission this past January. The proposal will return at the August 2016 meeting for adoption, and we can take any questions.
Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Stephen, information calendar.
Yes, Commissioners. The next 14 items, 24 through 38, are information items deemed by staff not to raise any concerns. Individual items will not be presented unless a commissioner requests so. So that's information calendar.
Looks like we have none. Consent calendar.
Yes, Commissioners. The next item is the consent calendar. It's 23 items. Item 39 through 61. The following changes will be happening to the consent calendar. Item 52 is being postponed to the second day. Those are resolutions of necessity. We actually only have one left, but we need 8 commissioners for that action, so we'll wait till tomorrow and we probably will have 8 commissioners. Item 55, just to let you know, has been placed to as a yellow item. And on item 39, the Commission yesterday received a letter from EPIC people who are questioning the environmental document on Route 199. As far as staff can see, if they have questions with the environmental document, and if they don't like it, it's a negative declaration for a simple curve correction. If they don't like it, they can have other remedies in this commission for an environmental document that they have a dispute with. Having said all of that, the staff recommends that you approve the consent calendar.
Motion by Gilmetti.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Dunn. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Items 62 and 63 for tomorrow. Item 64.
Good afternoon, Chair, Commissioners, and members of the public. Item 64 is an action item. This is the final EIR for the Van Ness Avenue Bus Rapid Transit Project, a 2-mile stretch from Lombard to Mission Street. The San Francisco County Transportation Authority certified on May 7th, 2016, that the benefits outweigh the environmental impacts, and those include improving transit time, ADA-compliant platforms, increased pedestrian safety, and increased system performance. Staff recommends approve.
Is there a motion to approve? He's going to sit on it.
All right, I'll move approval.
Motion by Commissioner Dunn, second by Commissioner Inman. Any further questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Those ayes. The motion passes.
No more breaks for us.
And more breaks. Get cranky. Okay, item 65.
Commissioners, item 65 is an action item to approve the amendment of 9 projects into the 2014 SHOP valued at $25 million. These are the same emergency damage projects noticed under item 24 on the info calendar. In addition, the revision to 8 projects noted in the item that is primarily the adjustment of construction supported time of delivery. Staff recommends approval.
Motion by Arp, second by Gilmetti. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 66.
Commissioners, item 66 has a yellow book item. This is the amendment of 12 projects, 3 damage restoration and 9 safety, into the 2016 shop.
We can do that.
These are projects that are funded through program reservations in the Commission's adopted 2016 shop program. The adoption happened back in March. In addition, the revision to 104 projects in the 2016 shop is cleanup after that March 2016 shop adoption. Staff has reviewed all the projects and recommends your approval.
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Dunn with the motion, Commissioner Keough with the second. Any questions? In favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 67.
It's been withdrawn.
Been withdrawn. Item 68.
Item 68, Commissioners, this is the annual shop minor program. This is a lump sum allocation that supports the delivery of relatively small shop-eligible construction contracts. The parameters of this program are established through Commission resolution. Item 68 is an action item to increase the upper limit value of minor projects. This limit was established, or last changed in 2005, when the Commission approved an increase of that limit up to $1 million. No change has occurred in the decade since that increase. This proposal increases the upper limit of minor construction projects to $1.25 million to address normal construction escalation that has occurred in the last decade. Please note that there's no change to the total amount of funding in the minor program. This adjustment merely allows slightly larger contracts. Staff recommends approval of this item.
Gilmetti with the motion, Taglioni with the second. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 69.
Item 69, this is a pink replacement item. This is the last of the updates to the 2016 shop and categorized as cleanup to the support costs, construction costs, and or cost or scope or performance of those projects. Staff has reviewed all these changes and recommends your approval.
So moved. Second.
Commissioner Dunn with the motion. Who made the second? Joe? Taglioni with the second. Any further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 70. Stephen?
We're going to take 73. We'll take
70 through 72.
We're going to delay these until tomorrow, and we'll take 73.
So you want to do 73 right now? Okay. We're going to delay 70 and 71 and 72, and we're on item 73.
Thank you. Commissioners, this is an action item. This is to amend the scope and funding plan of the Sacramento Intermodal Facility Improvements Project in the Proposition 1A Connectivity Program. This is related to an item that you approved earlier on the consent calendar. Sacramento Regional Transit proposes to amend the scope of the project to include the Sacramento Streetcar Project that will directly connect to light rail and also expand access to the future high-speed rail. SAC-RT is also proposing to reprogram funds from environmental and design to construction. Total programming has not changed. Staff recommends your approval of this amendment.
Motion by Taglioni. Second by Inman. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. 74.
Commissioners, item 74 is an action item to approve the technical adjustments to programming in the 2016 STIP. At the time, the 2016 STIP was adopted at the May 2016 CTC meeting. Staff indicated that very likely there would be a need for additional technical changes and corrections. The adopted STIP resolution included a clause authorizing staff in consultation with Caltrans and regional agencies to make further technical changes and bring these back to the Commission at this meeting. The attachment in the book item includes 2 technical adjustments to Plumas and Tahoe counties. Staff recommends your approval.
Motion by Taglioni. Second by Arp. Any further questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 75.
Commissioners, item 75 is an action item. This is an action item to approve technical adjustments to programming for the 2015 Active Transportation Program. The 2015 ATP was adopted by the Commission at the October 2015 and the January 2016 CTC meetings. At those meetings, staff indicated that there would likely be the need for additional technical changes and corrections. The adopted 2015 ATP resolutions included a clause authorizing staff in consultation with Caltrans and regional agencies to make further technical changes, with all substantive changes to be brought back to the Commission for approval. The attachment to this item lists all the identified adjustments to the 2015 ATP. Staff recommends your approval of this item.
Motion by Arp, second by Gilmetti. Any further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 76.
Commissioners, this is an action item to adopt the 2017 Active Transportation Program Guidelines, Metropolitan Planning Organization competitive component for the Fresno Council of Governments, the Sacramento Area Council of Governments, the San Diego Association of Governments, and the Tulare County Association of Governments. SB 99 allows the Commission to adopt guidelines proposed by MPOs for administering their regional competitive component of the ATP. The MPO guidelines must be generally consistent with the state guidelines, but they are allowed discretion in certain areas, such as asking for a supplemental call for projects and project selection criteria and weighting. The attached book item summarizes where each of the MPO guidelines differs from the statewide guidelines. Commission staff reviewed these 4 regional guidelines and found them consistent with the statewide guidelines. The Commission approved regional guidelines for the Metropolitan Transportation Commission at the March Commission meeting. As for the remaining MPOs, the San Joaquin Council of Governments, the Stanislaus Council of Governments, and the Kern Council of Governments, these do not propose regional specific 2017 ATP guidelines. The Southern California Association of Governments will bring forward their regional guidelines for approval at the August meeting. Staff recommends your approval of regional 2017 ATP guidelines for the Fresno Council of Governments, the Sacramento Area Council of Governments, the San Diego Association of Governments, and the Tulare County Association of Governments.
Second.
Motion by Taglione, second by Commissioner Dunn. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Would you guys want to keep going till, say, maybe 3:45? Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Item 77.
Commissioners, item 77 is an action item requesting the allocation of 36 2014 SHOP projects valued at $232 million. Staff has reviewed these projects. There are no issues and recommends approval.
Second.
Motion by Taglione, second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. 78.
Commissioners, item 78 is an action item requesting the allocation of 2 SHOP projects from the 2016 SHOP valued at $35.8 million and delivered early. There are no issues with these projects, and staff recommends approval.
Motion by Arp, second by Taglione. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 79.
Item 79 is an action item. This is a STIP allocation for 3 state-administered STIP projects. There's a yellow replacement item on this agenda item. Staff recommends your approval.
Motion by Taglione,
Second.
second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 80.
80 is also a STIP allocation request for a locally administered STIP project. Staff recommends your approval.
Motion by Taglione, second by Arp. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 81.
Item 81 is a STIP allocation for 10 locally administered STIP projects for $4,419,000. Staff recommends your approval.
Second.
Motion by Gilmetti, second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 82.
Item 82 is an action item. This is a STIP allocation request for projects that are programmed in 1617. This request is to advance 9 locally administered STIP projects. Staff recommends your approval.
Second?
Motion by Arp, second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 83.
Item 83 is an action item. Also, it is a STIP allocation request for an AB 3090 reimbursement for a STIP project in Ventura County. Staff recommends your approval.
Motion by Taglioni,
Second?
second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 84.
Yes, Commissioners, this is an action item. Alameda County and Santa Clara Valley Transportation Authority request an allocation of $35 million in local alternative TIP funds for construction of the I-880 Mission Valley Boulevard Interchange Improvements Project in the city of Fremont. In March 2012, the Commission approved the agency's request to advance the construction of the project with local funds, with repayment in the future as revenues from the sale of excess properties become available. Total alternative TIP programming for this project is $42.35 million. However, $35 million is now available. So you will probably see additional allocations for this in the future. So staff recommends your approval of this $35 million allocation.
Motion by Gilmetti, second by Arp. Further questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 85.
Yes, Commissioners, again, this is an action item. The department is requesting an allocation of a little over $7 million in STIP interregional funds and Federal Border Infrastructure Program funds for the Route 98 Winding Project in Calexico in Imperial County. Staff recommends your approval of this allocation.
Second?
Motion by Tavoloni, second by Inman. Further questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 86.
So tabs 86 and 87 are both action items for TCIF allocations on 7 locally administered TCIF projects in various counties for a total of $15,540,000. Staff recommends approval.
Motion by Arp, second by Taglioni. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. We'll go through 94 and then we'll call it a day. Item 88.
So tab 88 is an action item. This request is to allocate the 16-17 fiscal year aeronautics set aside to match the Federal Airport Improvement Program grants. The request is for $2 million and will be sub-allocated by Caltrans. Staff recommends approval.
Second?
Motion by Taglioni, second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 89.
Tab 89 is an action item. This request is to allocate 8 locally administered acquisition and development projects for a total of $2,183,000. Staff recommends approval.
Motion by Taglioni,
Second?
second by Dunn. Further questions? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 90.
Yes, Commissioners, items 90 and 91 are local assistance lump sum allocation requests. These are items to allocate federal and state funds for local assistance programs. Under tab 90, this is the second half of the federal funds for 2015-16 for almost $779 million. Under tab 91, these are the state funds for next year, 2016-17, a little over $106 million. Staff recommends your approval of both of these items.
Motion by Taglioni, second by Gilmetti. Questions? All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 92.
Commissioners, item 92 is an information item on the fiscal year 2015-16 minor program. In June 2015, the Commission approved a lump sum construction allocation for fiscal year 2015-16 of $84,783,000. As of May 2016, $76 million of the available capital has been allocated on a delivered minor projects. This is 90% of the available capital. The final closeout report will be presented in October 2016. And again, this is an information item.
Thank you. Item 93.
Item 93, Commissioners, this is an action item requesting the allocation of $85,972,000 for the fiscal year 2016 minor program. Staff has reviewed the program along with a list of minor projects and recommends your approval.
So moved.
Motion by Dunn, second by Inman. Any questions? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Item 94.
Yes, Commissioners, item 94 and 95 are fellow travelers, so we'll do them both. 94 is a preliminary closeout report on the 2015-16 right-of-way lump sum allocation. The Commission allocated $144 million for the Department's right-of-way activities. The Department reports that the last penny will be spent tomorrow of the $144 million. Staff has gone over the list of projects with the Department. We did not see anything that was amiss, so the report stands as it is. Item 95 is the allocation for next year. The Department is now requesting $111 million for next year. Originally, they had a much larger request, but staff went over the project lists with the Department, and since we deprogrammed $750 million from the STIP, we dropped down the number for the STIP to $35 million in this request, and now the request adds up to $111 million versus the $144 million that was given for this year. Staff requests that you approve the right-of-way allocation for next year at $111.589 million.
Second.
Motion by Art, second by Dunn. Further questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Okay, we're going to call it a day so we make sure that Ms. Jansen shows up to work tomorrow. And we'll see everybody at 9 a.m. in the morning.